the Silur, or as I like to call it, the potato. I like to make my bases multiple floors. Not only is it convoluted for raiders, but most of the base being on one side makes building on slopes easier. Keep in mind this build is a starter base. Now that I've got my clay farm going, I have no need for the windmill chambers. Assuming you've got a Silur ready to go, here are the resources you'll need, not including base maintenance. 6,664 wood, 2,305 stone, 248 wood shaft, and 325 fiber. Bear in mind you could just build part way until you have the rest of the resources if you're just starting out. First things first, start with a stone floor tile and line the inner hole up with a block of wood making a joint. This took me a few tries because I never remember where the spot is. You want to make sure the tile is as centered as possible, otherwise you'll have build conflictions with the center of the walker and you won't be able to build on the other platforms properly. Make a 3x3 platform. We're basically making another Balang build, so check out my other video on that if you want something more in depth on this part. Link in the description. The only difference is I put the maintenance chest in the corner on the inside rather than the center where it would be for the Balang. That being because I want a full wall of chests. Real quick, this is how I did it. However, I would suggest having a chest placed down before you do this. That way you can get it lined up properly. You want to get it angled so it's right on top of the chest. And then you put another floor piece down, horizontal, build out from there, disassemble the angled one, and then put a horizontal one in place of that. And then you have a shelf to put chests onto. Once you have the Balang base replicated, continue to build down from the outside. 2 walls down and wide. Then a 2x2 floor, slap a wall going up to the foundation piece, and attach a floor to it. This will anchor it to the foundation, allowing you to build all the way up, making it level with the roof. Close it off with roof pieces, and make the inner corner the door. Keep in mind the spot that you attach to the base will be the side you grapple out towards. Rinse and repeat for the other windmill chambers. The following room will be built in a similar fashion as the Balang style, starting with a 3x3, built 2 high, make a second floor, airlock hugging the wall, and leaving the center open. Cap off the room, and make your grapple hatch thing. That's it. That's my Silur in a nutshell. As for furnishing, I'll give a quick tour of how I have mine set up. I line the top with the Rupu slings. When you get inside, you're met with 2 doors. One leads to a small chest for quick access stuff and a cauterizing station. The other side leads to a bunch of ammo chests with every ammo type, everything's labeled for organization. Then you go down to the loot room with resources and valuables on one side, and then gear sets on the other. I'm sure you saw the door upstairs on the way down. Well, if you recall, I said this is a starter build guide. Once you've got a proper clay farm established, there's no need for the windmill chamber. So I turned one into a hallway and gave it a trapdoor. Options are always good when getting raided. Also giving me access to the crafting room. I put 2 furnaces up top with enough space to maneuver. Down low I have, well, this. Then, out the airlock. Going onto the vacant platforms, I put a walker packer for a spider, containing 3 chests for cattail runs. That is, until I get a forager module. Or several of them. I was also asked to show my clay farm, and give tips on that. So, moving on to the farm.
Count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination.
My biggest recommendation is finding a spot on a slope. It'll make the foundations and walls if you raise them up, and cost less resources. Then just slap 4 pieces to cover it, and then you got a base. I set up a hull airlock type deal, and a couple entrances to my windmill chambers. Now I've got all this empty space to work with, and minimal material cost. There is one more piece to the farm. I set up a Balang out where the ash is with gear sets and a spider with chests. That way I can just load up the maintenance chest once full, drive it back, depot, put it back out there, rinse and repeat. I can't take credit for that though. One of my Twitch viewers made mention of it while I was streaming, and I've been doing that since. I haven't had to make a trip for like days. Anyway, that's it. I'll be working on unlocking the Hornet and building a war vessel out of it, so follow me on Twitch to catch that live, or subscribe so you can see it when it comes out. I have a Discord with a growing community, quite a few people looking for a clan to join or make, so that's there. You can also ask me questions or make requests there. If Discord isn't your thing, just comment down below. I always read them and I reply. Thank you for watching.